Hi everyone, so today's question is decode ways, and then this is a recursive question, and I'm going to use a recursion to solve this problem. Basically, this question is asking us to wait and return the number of ways to decode this given string that contains only digits. And let's solve one example for this case. If we are given, let's say, 1 1, or no, this is not a good example. Actually, I'll be using this. So 6. If this is given string, and we can decode this one first. If I take the, let's say, okay, let me just write. If I take the 2 is actually representing the B, and then if I take, let's say, after 2, I have another 2 option, right? From this point, I can take my start point as a 2 also, or 26. So if I take the 2, then this represents also B. And from this point, I have just only one option. If I take this 22, I have just only one option, which is 6. So if I choose the 6, I can get actually F is also equal to F. But this case is just when I take all those indexes by one. So there is a couple more options. For example, if this first index is valid, then I am using this one. But also with the first iteration, this index is also, this part is also valid. So I need to use this 22 to also create another string. And if I use that one, if I take 22, which is actually equal to V, I have one option, which is 6. So 6 is representing also again F. So I use the 22 and then 6, I created one more string. This is also valid, and I can try also right now when I am starting with the 2. I will continue with the actually another index as a starting. So this part also is actually valid. For example, let's say if I start with the 2, this is my first start point, right? And then if I continue with the 2, another 2, this part is also can be constructed as 26. So which means that I have also one more valid string that construct this decoded version. And it's a recursion basically, like, and it's not a backtracking but basic recursive function. It's hard to understand, but if you just like think about it, you'll be getting. And to solve, I will be using actually my helper function. First of all, let's say helper from here, and then helper function is gonna have start idx and then end idx, and then I have also cache, and I'm gonna use a cache to actually get pre-computed values. I have helper here, like I said, I have, and then this start. Oh, yes, no, this is a. Let's take this one, and then start idx is going to be equal to 0, and then end idx is going to be equal to len of this string, and my cache is going to be equal to, let's say, this. And as my base case, if the start idx is equal to len of this string, then I'm just going to return 1. And if, let's say, start idx in, let's say, cache, then return, let's say, cache right away. And for I in range of start idx is +1, and then and idx +1, and let's say calculate the part is equal to string of start idx and then I, and then if this part of 0 is equal to 0, actually just continue, else part is equal to integer of part, and if part is bigger than 0 and part is smaller than or equal to 26. In this case, oh, actually I gotta have count for each iteration count. And so in here, okay, this is the case, I'll just say count plus equal helper. And I'm gonna put also again, and the start IDX is gonna be equal to AI, and then end IDX is not gonna change, end IDX, IDX, and then cache. So, okay, so we calculated right now our count variable for each substring. Then the only thing that we need to do is just insert this one into the cache, which is start IDX is going to be equal to count, and from here return cache of start IDX. Alright, let's see. If I don't have any syntax error, this should be working. And yes, for sure I have a syntax error. Let's see. Alright, so the unsupported operand for the integer and dictionary. And so count is okay. This is string from helper cache. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Oh, yeah. From here I need to return cache of start IDX. Alright guys, yeah, this is the solution. I hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching.